Hi everyone, my name is Dan Adler. I'm a 6th grade science teacher at UP Academy Leonard in Lawrence, Massachusetts. I'm fortunate to be safe and healthy and hanging out with my wife a lot these days, who is actually also a teacher at UP Academy Leonard in Lawrence, Massachusetts, so I've got that going for me. I know this is a scary time right now, and I think about it both in terms of health, but also teaching. I became a teacher because I care about equity and justice, and I believe all of our students deserve great teachers, great schools, and the opportunity to maximize their incredible potential. Right now, we need to be careful for our health, but we also need to be careful because right now so many students don't have meaningful learning opportunities, and we want to make sure they have the learning opportunities that they deserve so that they can keep growing even in a challenging time like this. Distance learning has started with my own professional development. So I've been trying to get on webinars, I've been trying to read, I've been trying to go on Twitter and ask questions just to learn about how online learning works. Before 2 weeks ago, I really didn't know much. This got pretty overwhelming pretty quickly because there's a lot out there. And fortunately, I read some good advice, which was to start with what you know and then try to add a little bit of new stuff every day. So I started out using Google Classroom, which I've used before, and then I found the app Talking Points, which lets me text my families both in English and Spanish depending on their home language. Then I started weekly or daily classes on Zoom, which are part science but also part chances just for us to all see each other and talk to each other and ask questions and still feel a sense of community. Since then, I've also been incorporating information and content from ReadWorks and Edpuzzle and PBS Learning Media. We've started using Flipgrid to record videos about what we're learning, and we've also been using quizzes, that's quizzes with an IZ at the end, so that we can sort of test ourselves on the knowledge that we've been learning. So every day trying to add something new like that. There are some challenges, obviously, to all of this. I was okay at tech support before, but doing it over text is a really big challenge. Still trying to reach some of our families who may not have their phones connected right now. And I also think a lot about making sure that I have content that's acceptable and accessible for all of my learners, including my students with disabilities and my language learners. And right now that's a big thing I'm thinking about. The silver lining to all of this is I feel like I'm getting better and teachers everywhere are getting better at driving meaningful online learning all the time, which is really exciting. And even more than a silver lining, we're able to do our jobs and we're able to provide students with the learning opportunities that they need and they deserve to grow even at a challenging time like this. And it makes me excited when I watch a Flipgrid video of a student who can make an impassioned argument from iridium evidence in the earth that an asteroid landed and crashed into Earth to kill the dinosaurs. Or when I go and see that one of my level 3 language learners has retaken a quizzes 3 times until she can get every single item right. The learning looks different, but it's definitely happening. I want to end with a few quick shout-outs. Huge shout-out to Lawrence Public Schools, who made sure that every single family in the Lawrence Public School system had access to a Chromebook. Also, huge shout-out to my school, UP Academy Leonard. Last week, our administration passed out Chromebooks to make sure every family had them, called to make sure the families could all come to pick them up, handed out flyers so that they understood how they could access 2 months of free internet from Comcast. Shout out to Comcast for that, by the way. This is just going to be such a team effort with administrators and teachers and districts and unions and everyone trying to work together to make sure our students still have meaningful learning opportunities. That's all I've got for now. Teachers, good luck and keep doing your best to drive the learning at this time. Our students, they want this chance and they deserve the learning from us. So good luck and signing out.